Top of the morning. Happy Monday. Let's get into it. So we're about to be recapping weeks 11 through 13. This is year 9 of the Clemson Dynasty. I am the defending champion. Trying to repeat. We're actually in week 13. We're in the last week. Rivalry week. So weeks 11 happened. I believe there was one user game week. So this past week 12, we actually had 3 user games. I believe it was 3. Yeah, it was. It was 3. It was 3 user games. And then this week 13, I've already played my game. It was only one user game. So let's get into it. We'll talk about it, man. Final week, early morning. Yeah, man. No early morning fade, though. I'm working. I'm working on. Yeah. I won the natty, so I'm the defending champ. Um, we're in week 13. So let me get into it. We're in week 13 of it. No early morning phase. I'm just recapping the last 3 weeks. Yeah. Um, yeah. So this is the same dynasty that we started up. We in year 9. I'm the defending champ. I got that one L against Florida when you tapped in. He got me by 10 points, but I fucked that off, bro. I threw 6 interceptions. There was no reason for me to throw the ball. I was just being stubborn. I threw 6 interceptions. He had 0 turnovers, and he only beat me by 10 points. You feel me? So I fucked that off. But yeah, finish up this. So this is the final week of regular season. So I was just gonna just go through my little recap. So I was going to be recapping weeks 11, 12, and this week. But yeah, other than that, man, we Gucci. We about to go into conference championship week. Yeah. So let's get into it, man. So let me see here. Week 11. I'll be rewatching my games so I can clip them and shit. I'll be clipping my games. And then because I stream on here on Twitch, I save them, download them, and then I upload them up onto my YouTube channel. I don't like streaming straight from YouTube because they don't let me play my music. Feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clicking like hot fish grease. So let's see. Let's get into it. Week 11. I believe it was one user game. One user game that happened this week. It wasn't in my conference. Let's see what I do to the computer, man. It's murder season. Was it this conference? No user games here. 15. Oh, this one right here. All right, so Texas versus Georgia. So this game right here, man. I anticipate this to happen. Georgia is actually, before I won last season, they had won 2 in a row, 2 natties in a row. Had a dominant run game going on that was just potent, putting up 3 bills plus against users on a regular basis. Like, for real. Had it going on. He played me his first ship he won, so he won back to back. His first ship he won was year 6 of the dynasty. And I was undefeated into the natty. I went 15-1. Well, I was 15-0 at the time, and we played in the natty, and he just ran all over me, bro. Ran all over me. I was hurt. And then the following year, when he won it back to back, I lost in the semifinals, and he ran over Ohio State. So then last year, the year I won it, this past year 8, Buddy didn't even make the CFP. He lost every user game he played. Because, niggas just started figuring out, like, he was just doing the same old shit. Like, all right. But he didn't have the horses this time. He didn't have a running back this time to fulfill his destiny. And he wasn't changing nothing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was doing the same stuff. Like, you start figuring people out. At least I do. You know what I'm saying? But the whole league figured him out. Didn't even make the playoffs. And he's probably not going to make the playoffs this year. That's going to be 2 years in a row after going back to back. But this Texas game, I knew he was going to lose because Texas is on a rampage. Texas he got 2 ships as well. So there's 3 teams in the league that got 2 natties. He don't got 3 ships. He got 2. 3 teams with 2 natties. Georgia, Texas, and me. Texas won his first 2 natties in the very beginning of the Dynasty. He had Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, they start off, everybody was talking about LSU, but Texas had the complete team when the Dynasty first started. So he got the first 2, boom, with Spark recruits. Ever since he had his own recruits, he ain't won it. Now, he got a dope team. Don't get me wrong, because, it's Texas. They can recruit. They can do their thing, whatever, right? He got a dope team, but he just ain't won a natty with his own recruits. Yeah. I'm just saying, bro. Hey, look, I'm keeping it real. Like, I got to keep it real over here. You haven't, but your team is dope, bro. Your team is dope. This could be your year. You've been putting in work. You've been putting in Weezer. But I knew you was gonna win this game, man. You got a hold. You got a hold over these Smiths, my man. You got a hold over you. You're like their daddy. Pete definitely can't beat you. He beat you that one time. I think he just lucked up. I don't think Josh has ever beaten you. If he has, it's probably been one time. Maybe twice when he was on his run. And then PJ, you and PJ was having battles, but you got the best of that. So this particular game, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen because he run the same shit. He runs the same shit. Like, it's too simple. Like, it's gonna be I formation when he's trying to run. He's always gonna run to the strong side. He runs to the boundary side a lot. He don't run to the wide side of the field side. And then he's gonna go on 5 wide. When you use alert team on one of those interceptions, that's because he runs that play so many times. Like, when he get into 5 wide, he's running that play. Right? He gets you a couple of times, but then he's gonna come back to it. Like, it's just too simple. It's simple. It's simple football, bro. It's simple football. So I watched the game. I didn't watch it live. I didn't know y'all was playing, but I rewatched it. And I seen that shit. I was like, yeah, too simple, too easy. That's cake. But yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. You got to hold over these boys. I'm surprised that you didn't convince him to not stream it, because he usually listens. But he is he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it to the CFP because he ain't gonna beat Pete. He has to beat Pete to get into the dance. Now, it's a possibility. A strong possibility, but I doubt it. So that's gonna be 2 years in a row after being back-to-back champion that he ain't make the CFP. He talking about retiring too, so I get it. He's not changing nothing up, and whatever he's doing has been has been diagnosed. Niggas took notes on what he do. Now he can beat Tennessee. He actually beat Florida. He beat Jordan, who I can't beat for some fucking reason. But yeah, So I knew this was gonna happen. I looked at it and everything. I was like, yeah, it's over. So I think that's the only user game for week 11, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, that was the only week. All right, so now let's go to week 12. Week 12 has some bangers. Okay, 12. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's get into this. So I was able to watch this one. John streams his games. This was like the Dookie Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas was, he was garbage. Let's get into the tail of the tape. SC is the sorriest user in the game, in the Dynasty, by a landslide. Like, you know what I'm saying? Buddy is garbage. His team is not so garbage. It's not great, but it's not garbage. But him, under the helm, makes him even worse. It's a close game. He couldn't run. He was running, passing, total yards. Like, he couldn't do shit against John. Like, come on. Mhm. Yeah, see, John is John's so simple though. John is gonna throw to his running back. He's gonna run his running backs to death. He's gonna put them in the dirt. He's gonna throw to his running back, and he's gonna run with them. Like, that's his offense. That's his offense. And then let's see what happened over here. He's the most nickel and diamond quarterback I know. He did throw a bomb though. One. I seen it. But he can't run. He threw a bomb for a touchdown. But he nickel and dime all his passes. And that's why he ended up getting picked off. So this had high importance to it. The winner was going to go to their conference championship game because both of them lost to South Carolina. They're all in the Pac-12. Both lost to South Carolina. So this was going to see who was going to go and represent their conference against South Carolina. And I predicted Miami to win. I would not have been shocked. I would not have been shocked if SC won, just because he has a better team. Like, he has a good team around him. But it didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. But you see Miami at 8th now. And he, 9-3, finished up. He played his Week 13 game. So he's going to be in the Pac-12 title game for South Carolina. I got Miami. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, man. If he puts it all together, he should be able to beat South Carolina. But we'll see. I'll be watching. Big 10. So then this one right here. Yeah. I knew this was going to happen. You got to hold over these niggas, man. Micah too. Like, I just knew it was going to happen. And it's funny because usually he taps me in and I'm able to watch the game. But not this time. Not this time. I don't think the last time either. To be honest with you, the last couple of times. Nigga ain't been tapping me in.
Inbound call.
All right, we back. Call come in. But yeah, so I knew this was gonna happen. Anyway, like Buddy don't hasn't tapped me in last couple of times. I'm trying to help him. I do. I be trying. But he doesn't listen at all. He don't be listening to me. So this game popped off in this game popped off and I was like, yeah. Well, actually, when I previewed it, I predicted you was gonna smack him because he just ain't beat you. Like he just ain't beat you. And my man's be full of excuses as well. He be full of excuses. Oh man, I was pushed the wrong button or something. All right, yeah, man, he wasn't doing nothing. I don't know what was the score then. He just got a lucky touchdown at the end. He threw a bomb and blah blah blah. And he was lurking me, and he hurt one of my linemen, and I couldn't do anything after that. And it was just he hurt another guy, and I couldn't do anything. I'm like, bruh, whatever, man. Anyway, so let's go to the tape, see what happened. I don't think I did this yet. No, I haven't. I didn't. Let's see here. Okay. Wasn't even passing like that, but passed for 8 completions for 253. That's you did hit him with some bombs, huh? Efficiency on third down. Oh, you had 3 turnovers, he had 4. He got the ball the longest. 4 interceptions. Oof. 1 touchdown. 2 sacks. That do it right there. Throw it to that tight end. This is my guy that transferred over. The mistake he made was keeping him at wide receiver. He should have put Buddy at running back. So it's too late now. You should have put Buddy at running back because his running backs ain't it. Ain't it? Let's see what happened over with Texas. Three interceptions on 5 incompletions. It's not that good, but when he was completing them, he was getting them off. Running back was doing the stencil a little bit. Was 2 bombs. Oh, to the running back. I don't think that was a bomb. That's probably that angle screen. Yeah, nigga, I know what you do, nigga. But this was a bomb for sure. But that was it, really. Those two passes right there. Oh, did you have a defensive touchdown? They say he was lurking the shit out of him. Yeah, defensive touchdown as well. No, it's great field position. Almost interceptions more than likely. So yeah, so that's Texas, Georgia, Texas. I mean Ohio State. See, Texas been on the heater, bro. You lucky you played me in the regular season, but we'll meet in the ship. We'll meet in the ship. We'll meet in the ship. And what else? There was another one. I think I had a yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I played Tennessee. I do extensive scouting. Tennessee don't have the the horsepower, don't have the manpower in the trenches on offensive side and defensive side. I looked at his offensive line, I was like, yeah. Looked at his defensive line, I was like, this is what I told myself. I promise you, I said, I'm not gonna pass at all this game. There's no need for me. And this is what I should have did against Florida. I'd be undefeated right now. No need for me to pass. His offensive line and my D line and his offensive line is night and day. I was like, there's no need for me to pass this fucking line. No, I'm not going to pass. I'm not. And I didn't really at all. Let me look at the tell you. His second quarter kind of mixed me up a little bit, but I needed to figure it out. Like, my thing is, I got to download your data, let you do some things, let you think what I'm saying, whatever. Then once I figured it out, shut down City. Rushing, 409, 89. I passed 6 times. I completed all my passes. 2 for 2 on third down conversion. He was 7 for 13, 2 for 4 on fourth down. Turnovers, won a turnover battle. Got it, pick 6. But listen, look, he had the ball damn near 16 minutes to my 8. All right. Let's go into this. Look, I passed 6 times. 2 touchdowns, 49 yards. 18 carries for 401 yards. 5 touchdowns. 5 20-plus yard runs. For 20 yards more. There was no need for me to pass the ball. Now, granted, I was hitting my some Wildcat shit, which, is gimmicky to an extent. But if you can't stop it, why not? Why divvy away from it? If you can't stop it, continue to do it until you can stop it. Period. So that's what I did. Again, I didn't have to pass the ball at all, but I wasn't an exclusive Wildcat. Don't get me wrong. My game tape is out there. I'm actually going over it. Yeah, so I'm back on. So yeah, he was I didn't have to run, man. I mean, I had to pass. So he had the ball. So I was just doing my thing, man. We had a pick 6, but let's go to it. I was breaking his quarterbacks off. He was trying to run with one of these guys. Maybe he was trying to run with both of them. I don't know. I don't remember too much. But I'm watching the game right now. So I can clip my shit on my Twitch. Well, I do clip it on Twitch too, but on TikTok, upload the video. But yeah, he was nickel and dime. So he got this one long catch that was for the touchdown. I was like, oh shit. But he really couldn't do anything. Yeah, he really couldn't do anything. And I was trying to stomp a hole in him because he said some slick stuff in our group and chat that Clemson then fell off. I'm like, nigga, fell off. Nigga, we about to fall off in your ass, nigga. And pause. But yeah, you know, blanked him in the second half. It was just really, yeah, we did our thing, man. We did what we needed to do. So that was week 12. I don't think there was any other. It was 3 this one. Then with Farley in, I don't know what's going on over here in my city, but we don't have to call it exterminator. It's arachnophobia in this motherfucker. These spiders taking over. Those motherfuckers today. Um, Now we go to week 13, and it's only one user game in South Carolina. Um, he's never beat me, and he will never beat me. He will never beat me. I want to actually kick him out of my state. He needs to get up out of South Carolina, change his name to just Carolina. We bully him every chance we get. We take all his recruits. We take all the recruits in the Carolinas. We leave them with the scraps. So, backstory, last year, even this year too. So last year I seen him going after a quarterback that I really truly didn't need. But I seen he was, going after him. He was a 5-star. I'm like, you know what? I can't let him get no 5-stars over me. Not in my state of South Carolina. So what I did was I started recruiting. And I ended up getting him. And me being just petty Betty, I named the recruit after him. So I got a quarterback on my team named Jules. He's my third string. Will he ever get some playing time? I don't know. Maybe against South Carolina. Then this season, I seen him going after a 5-star edge rusher. I needed actually a DN, but I wasn't recruiting him. So I kind of go out to a certain batch of people in the first couple of weeks, and then I usually get like a handful of recruits. If not instant recruits, I didn't get no instant recruits this year, but a handful of recruits by week 5, commits. Then I started going after other people. So I actually went after this guy late. It was like week 8, 9, probably like 8 or 9. It's in one of my previews that I did. I was like, you know what, man, I'm about to go after this guy. And I was far behind. I was number 2, but I was far behind. Got him to commit just last week. It's petty like that, bro. And then plus, it's a rivalry game, and I be damned. So he almost beat me one year. I had to make the greatest comeback ever in the Dynasty. Dude had me by 21 points in the fourth quarter. And I've been winning. I ended up winning. We didn't even go to overtime. I ended up winning by a point because I went for 2. That was his closest game that he had the opportunity to beat. But he has not, and he will not. This game was no different. But last game, as you can see, I was running my ass off. This game, he was stopping my run. He really was. It was frustrating. I wasn't running a lot, so he only 18 times, but I was like, what the fuck? But we're versatile, man. We pass too. Feel me? So we're just not a one-trick pony. And I went for it on fourth down one time. I really didn't have to, but I just wanted to. I was trying to rub it in. Wanted to turnover battle. He had the ball forever. Um, so he's a passer. And he always have at least one receiver where that's his main guy. He be getting off. The dude be getting off. Against users too. Don't get me wrong, not just the computer, against users. Shut that down. See, 15 to 21, one sack, one time, 5 touchdowns, no interception. Did what we needed to do. I did. No, not like that. It was like a daddy long way. The win. Mm-hmm. And then, so let's see, he was shutting my run down. I mean, that's 15 for 77 for 5.1 yard average. That's decent, but I didn't have 100. You know what I'm saying? On longest run was 18 yards, no 20 plus carries, but I had 7 broke tackles. He was doing the stizzle. Just couldn't really get off how I wanted to. But like I said, man, we're versatile. We can do it all. We can do a little bit of everything. But like I said, he got this one receiver. Oh, I was banging him. So I was banging both his running back quarterbacks were getting banged up. Like it was so, we was banging his whole squad up. Like for real. Smacking these fools up. Smacking them up. He couldn't run. Most people can't run against me. But look, this dude had 13 catches for 68 yards. And we was smacking him. His wear and tear was just, I was like, dude, you gonna get him hurt. Like, you gonna get him hurt for the season. You keep on, just continue to throw to him and keep banging him up. His longest pass was 11 yards. This is speed guy. This is speedster. You know what I'm saying? He tried to throw bombs and all this other shit with him, but he couldn't. Because we scouted him up, smacked him up. 5 yards a catch. 13 catches for 68 yards. We was like, his wear and tear was like native 19 speed. And like, we was cracking him for real. So he couldn't do anything, man. When we was smacking him up, So this is week 13. So this is the only user game. So, this is a user game, but Notre Dame is done. Notre Dame, which is PJ, he's done. He's been on autopilot, so he got smacked up by Texas 73-0. Then he played Florida, got smacked up again. Then he had a computer game, barely won. Then he played me week 3, smacked him. So after that, he was like, I'm done. He had another user game that he put himself on autopilot against USC. And then he's been on autopilot ever since. So I had to put it out there like, look, if you don't play this game right here against your pops, because he's slated to play me in a title game. You're not going to play that game either, bro. There's no way. So I had to put it out there. I had to let his dad know, like, look, tag both of them. Like, look, this is what it is, bro. Like, ain't no way we're going to let that happen. You know what I'm saying? Am I scared to play him? No. Is a possibility of him beating me? No. But it's just not fair. It's not fair that he can have the opportunity to even try to beat me when he hasn't been playing. Right? You go on autopilot against USC. You're basically on autopilot right now. If you don't play this game, then you're going to come back and play the title game, conference title game? Nah. But his pops is like, nah, I think he's done. I think PJ done anyway, whatever. So he's on autopilot. So this is not a user game. This is going to be a computer user game. So LSU should end up being number 3 in the final rankings before. Well, nah, because he still has to play Georgia. Still has his conference title game. But There are no other games to be played as far as user games. All right. Do you play? Boom, autopilot, right? So let's just look at the bracket real quick. Um, right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 7. 7 out of the 11 users are slated to make the CFP. Guarantees that's gonna make it. I would say for sure Clemson, for sure LSU, definitely Texas. They're done, and then he has Ohio State who can beat him. South Carolina, I would say he's a lock. Even if he loses the title game to Miami, he's a lock. I would say Ohio State is a lock. Even if he lose, well, I don't know. He could be, bro. I'm thinking. I'm looking at it. He could be out because he's 10 right now. Right, he's 10 right now. If he loses to you, damn, he could be out. It's a possibility because look, Oregon don't play their title game. Pitt don't play a title game. Michigan State don't have a title game. Kansas or Baylor have a title game. It's just Florida. Florida plays Tennessee. If you knock him out, bro, he could be out. That would be sad for him. That would be sad for him. He can't beat you, so it's a very strong possibility. What Georgia is, but see, Georgia got to win. Georgia's not even in there right now. Georgia got to win. Georgia has to win. So if Georgia wins, what's Georgia record? Is he in the top 28 here? All right, so Georgia is here, right? The highest he can be as far as wins would be 9-3. No, because he got a game right now, so they had the same record if he wins. So he'd be in because you know what? Georgia would be in over Ohio State if that's the case, right? Because Ohio State would be 10-3. Georgia he hasn't played his final week game, so he's going to be 9-3. If he beats his brother, he'll be 10-3, and he'll be an SEC champion. So he will get in. That is the scenario. He will get in. He will get in. Yeah. But he'll get in over him. He'll get in over him if he wins. So Georgia got to win, man. Will Pete lay down? Will Pete lay down in this SEC title game to let his brother get in the CFP? You know, I think Pete would do something like that. I felt he laid down against PJ in the title game when they played each other. Is it, but PJ has been smacking on him, so I don't know. But that was a close game. I don't know. Yeah, so, damn. Don't do that to my boy, man. Let him win. He gonna be on suicide watch. He will be on suicide watch if he loses to you again. And then he gets kicked out of the CFP. He'll be on suicide watch. Lay down for the homie. Lay down for the homie, man. But yeah. So locks is... So yeah, I say it's not a lock. They're 10 right now. So the top 4 is definitely a lock, win or lose, in their title games, I believe. Florida, he's not going to lose. Well, he could lose to Tennessee, but I think he still will be a lock, maybe. Miami is a toss-up. He has to win to get in my opinion. Those are the only user games. So these other users are not getting in, no matter what. Notre Dame, SC, Tennessee. And right now, Georgia is on the outside looking in. They have a shot. That's gonna be crazy. You got like a little hoax holdover, Micah, man. Let's get the recruiting real quick. Still doing my thizzle. Where's Notre Dame at? Let's see here. Tennessee. Where Florida at? Jeez. What? That's why these teams is be sorry, man. They just not recruiting how they should be. Let's see. These guys up in, having business. Right. Oh yeah, man. Well, we got a 30-game home win streak, man. We don't lose at the He's house. 30 in a row at the house. You about to leave?
Mm-hmm.
Have a good day, okay? All right. I think that's it, man. This was the guy I was talking about. Wasn't going after him. Then I was like, you know what? I'm not letting South Carolina get him. Nope. And then let me show you my pettiness. I don't think he wasn't a 5-star. But here we go. Jules. He wasn't a 5-star. He was a 4-star. I don't fuck with no 3 stars. Yeah. Jules Terrell out there doing his thug thizzle. Petty. I'm gonna name the DN right after him too. Call him Baby Jules or some shit. Yeah. All right. Yep, that's it. Preview weeks 11 to 13. Next up, it's going to be a conference title game. I definitely should be playing the computer. So I'm not going to record that game. That's going to give me an opportunity to run up and try to smack up. I'm going to smack up the computer, but it's going to give me an opportunity. Oh, let me show you what. So this is what he do. This is what he was doing against users in the computer. And we held him down. We held him down. We shut him down. Nah, but me playing the computer is going to give me the opportunity to try to sneak up on you in these awards on the defense. Because I'm going to go crazy. Heisman is a joke, bro. Heisman is a G-zoke. Like these dudes, I guess we are. Yeah, your running back is, he was doing his thing. But I'm trying to sneak you on these defensive player awards. I'm gonna try to sneak you. I think I got this one locked up. Yeah, your running back was, he was doing his thizzle. Look at that. 3,600 yards, 47 touchdowns. My guy right behind you. But yeah, your guy was doing his thizzle. But I'm gonna try to sneak you. But look at this, 154 catches. Yeah, he's a freshman. I give it to you. I give it to you. But yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak you on these awards though. Let me get my computer shit up. I ain't gonna get you over here though. You're too far ahead right here. Ain't no way I can get closer. Nah, you got that one for sure. I see you try to cheese for your tight end. One game he had 32 catches. Yeah, you know, be paying attention, bruh. Be paying attention, bruh. Try to get him with that tight end award. But Micah said no. Y'all two be battling for that. You should get this. I'm a two-time assistant of the year for my offense coordinator and coach. So if you slip up, we gonna slide up in there again. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak you on in some of these awards, brother. Oh, I'm finally gonna win this. I have never won this. I'm finally gonna win this. There's no way I'm not gonna win this. But yeah, your dude is a freshman, but you see my freshman, we got a young team, bro. My team is super young. My team is super young. I ain't never won this award either, though. I mean, after I smacked up this receiver, you might be the Heisman favorite after we advance over, because I put the clamps on Buddy. Like I put the clamps on him. I put the clamps on him, so he might fall. He might get up in there. But yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Well, you still got opportunity though, right? You still, because it's not. Well, yeah. You know what? What did old boy do against? Let me see. What did he do against Miami his last game? Because that's gonna be the telltale. If he got off against Miami, he might gonna get off again. So I'm gonna say he really got off, but you know, he got over 100, had 2 touchdowns. So yeah, this dude might win it still. But if he gets shut down in the conference title game, and you guy, you know, has some decent yards, you should get him. You might overtake him. Hey, do your thizzle. Do your thizzle. You feel me? You know, I'm just not confident in Mike anymore beating you. So when you beat him, you're most likely going to knock him out of the CFP. If Georgia wins against LSU, Micah is grass. For real. Look, it'd be an upset of the century if Micah beats you. It'd be the upset of the century. I don't plan on that happening. I'm just not confident in my boy, man. I'm just not confident in my boy at all. At all. You didn't beat him every fucking chance. Every game in the Dynasty. How many losses he got? Y'all rest the starters. So you gonna give up the game then? So you saying you gonna let him win? Is that what you saying? Yeah, I doubt that. That's what I thought. But Micah got 26 losses. Hey, one game at a time. I feel you. You know, you know me. I'm gonna talk my shit. Was talking my shit, got my ass smacked by Florida though. But we gonna redeem ourselves. You ain't gonna put in your second streamers. This nigga better tap me in. I'm gonna see. You ain't putting in your second streamers. True story. True story. Well, Michael got 26 losses. Maybe, what, 8 of those, 6 of those, 7 of those to you. But yeah, we'll see, man. All right, man. I'm up out of here. Hopefully, now we should be advancing today to conference championship. Hopefully, in enough time to allow you to play Micah. I'm gonna get on the horn and tell these niggas I can get them some forced dubs. Does it matter? Like, does it matter for them to play their games? Their computer games. Does it matter? I mean, no one's a stat monster. Georgia maybe. LSU's not a stat monster to want to get his shit gully. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna put it out there. Let me see what these niggas say. Let's see what they say. I mean, because it's going to be user games for the conference championship game. So let me see, man. Let me put it out there. Let me put it out there. All right, I'm out. Back me up though. Back me up in the chat with this. I'm gonna see if I can get everybody to get forced dubs so we can be in conference championship week. All right, I'm out.